we now return to Let's Play Cities Skylines. Okay, we're going to finish off some of the areas, some of the neighborhoods that have not been fully realized yet. And then we're going to just walk away from it. So I think there's maybe to go something, maybe not that far. Not yet anyway. There. Alright, good enough. So we grab that to hook up into here, and that to hook up into here. And this is where I need to be a little bit more creative. Did you just do it? What do you mean it's already occupied? That doesn't make any damn sense. Right. Could do a similar thing here. Just pull through, finish it off. Creating a bunch of tiny, tiny areas. But that's okay. Okay. So to try and get a little more demand, I guess we can try adding a lot more services, but I really don't know what other services to provide. I mean, we've got a clinic over there. I guess I can put a clinic over here. Our healthcare capacity is already enormous, so I'm really not doing myself any favors by doing this. And this is not how I want to develop that. That's mildly better. Not the parking lot, though. Alright, fine. So I guess the only thing I can do to prevent us spending so much there is drop this until that demand kind of goes away, or is dealt with. Let's try a child care center, because we've only got the one. It has massive, massive coverage. It's actually kind of crazy how much coverage that has. Of course, this stupid thing is too big to fit anywhere. And we need an elder care thing. Again, big, big building, big, big radius, nowhere to go. Let's have this on the inside. Let's see if little businesses will develop on the outside of that. Not sure that a retirement home right in the middle of a major commercial development, or a daycare in the middle of what will also be a commercial development, is a good idea, but that's where it fits. Okay. Fire coverage. We don't have nearly enough fire coverage. Which is incredibly disappointing to me, because alien interference. Inexplicable urban designs are in fact caused by an alien power messing with the city. Yes, that's it's possible. We'll just blame it on the aliens. I don't know. Put you down here. Like it or not, we're gonna end up with some terrible hills here. I mean, we've got more than enough police coverage for the entire city. I don't really think this is necessary. Don't we have a campus police thing going on too? What else do we have here? We've got schools, but which schools? We need more elementary schools, specifically. So that is a park there. I guess in that case, we will just make this area inside here. We literally have a school just down the block. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that the coverage doesn't add up. So let's do high school. We've already got 2 high schools down here. God, that's so stupid. What else do we have? University, public library. We should already have one of those over there. This has such a small range. It's just, it doesn't cover anything. Fine, whatever. Tear into the cliffside, I don't care. Maybe we can move it so that the parking lot at least looks more realistic. Slightly. What about attaching it to the big street right here? Doesn't work that way, of course not. No. No. Vetoing that decision right now. Said I don't care, but I actually do. Because this shit bothers the hell out of me. Okay, good enough. That one will work. You can keep that. Next thing I want to do, I want to actually utilize these blimps. To no purpose. They serve absolutely no purpose. But let's do a blimp stop in a couple of places. One would be like here. We'll get that maybe next to the castle instead. Yeah, but remember we're on that hill, so I don't like it. So it'll go on the inside. And we need another one. Another one to, I was thinking maybe nearby the university, but realistically I'd like to be out there, but why don't we have it come into the garden? Damn it. Doesn't fit that well. Or does it? Doesn't. Alright, well, that just goes in here then. So, let's look at stops. Can I make it go? No, I cannot. So, guess I can have it go in a triangle. But it actually looks like it's got to come in and out this way. Helicopter. It might actually be something else to do, is helicopter. There's so much stuff in this game that is just completely unnecessary and that you would otherwise never use. Blimp line. What the? Blimp pathway. So once I make the pathway, then I have to set the stops? You know, I mean, it really is the, we just go straight? It's just the need by the company to just add stuff. You know, all these things could have been done together as complete content in one game. A la SimCity. Instead, they had to nickel and dime it and come up with excuses for what they could do with all their shit, with all their DLC. And so they said, oh, well, let's do a transport as its own thing, which is dumb and absolutely ridiculous. Probably not a great thing to come in that way, I guess. We can come out here, and then swing over the city. And how about swinging in like that? And I'm sure this is actually going to be regretful in a way. Building is turned back on, and now we need to come back in here and try these stops then, I guess, huh? Or is that not how this works? No. Did that add one to this? It did not. Add a stop there. So this is actually not what I need. What I need is a blimp stop here. So now we have to go back in and change this. Or is it? So how do I... You'd think that we could just maybe get the blimp. I want to do that just in case I want to go across again. We'll put it there. It's not ideal. I guess this works. So will this get the blimp onto the course? Yeah, how the hell does this work? To will this continue from there? It's creating a new line. I don't want to create a new line. Just start over then. Create a new line that goes from there. I'm lost. To here. To here. Damn it. To here. And back round. What I would actually like is for it to eventually stop here. Okay, so here's the blimps that are making their way to the stop. There's a lot of blimps. There's a lot of blimps. Do we really need 5? If there's nobody stopped there, do we really need 5? Then they just have a holding pattern here. That's not going to cause any issues with the helicopters or anything. Well, I mean, it's working. 50% traveled on the line. I'm sorry? Distance traveled on the line. It already went 50% to there? Does this count as one line? I don't even know. Like, nobody's going there. But, again, it's one of those things where you build it and they will come. So eventually that will fill in. Will never be profitable, I'm sure. Okay. Well, we'll call that one good. Eventually, let's do the helicopter boat, not right now. Let's finish this. So, how do I want to get over there? I feel like, again, with another bridge, let's make a tunnel this time. Got too many damn bridges in this town. And that's a lot easier to justify connecting into as well. So, let's do... Let's do an out here via U. Straight from, say, here.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area.
Fucking God, game.
Avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh, you're trying to do something? Trying to line up some roads there? Let me tear you away for a moment to tell you about something that's been happening every 5 goddamn minutes. Alright, and then this is how we will justify connecting this to here. A little bit more, a little bit straighter, a little bit longer. Like, I guess halfway. There. So that's done there. Let's now talk about how we're going to do this one. Inconceivably the same way. And why, in fact, why am I doing this with regular road? I mean, that's an alternative. Let's do something. Like that. And then, of course, we're going to want one that goes here, and I see the shadow of a blimp. Cool in there. That's pretty cool, actually. Something like this.
A tsunami has struck the city.
I heard
Take
you the first
caution
time.
and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh. Okay, it's a real tsunami this time. Yeah, fuck it. We're done. I am going to pause though, because if there's water on the roads, it's going to prevent me from dragging roads out, and that will be inexcusably annoying. Say to, I don't know about here, I guess. There, and then we just chop that one off. And it's still just a little bit too... Oh, fuck. That is not what I wanted to do. Can you let go of that? Alright. That will work. And then we do... I guess I could just do like I have here, where I've got this thing. And drag you in and make you up as we go. You're kidding me. Okay. And then we got this thing here, which is going to be equally tons of fun. Grab that. Is it worth trying to curve it? No. This one will. And I might actually be able to get a good curve going there, so let's try not that. How about that? That looks like dog shit, so we're not going to do that. Okay, that's a little bit better. This thing, we'll just have a gap there. I'm not too concerned about that. Although, we could cross over here. You know what? We're going to cross here instead. Alright. We'll let it run and let everything get flooded. It is quite the load there. And it's just going to keep going. I mean, it's going to go to the end of the city here at this point. You guys are about to have a really bad time. Let's see, we don't need to have junctions there. I'm gonna say we can just that work its way out that way, and then everything else I think is fine. Let's see, what do we have here? We'll want a stopway there. Well, you know what? Let's turn that from a light into a four-way stop, and then this one can just come in. This was the other area I wanted to start developing, but we'll not be able to do so for a while. I wonder if that's a wise idea right now, because it's going to come back. Oh, the prison. Well, that took care of that. The rail station is devastated. Does not look as though I'm going to be able to rebuild that one. That's kind of a pain. This still makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, that it just goes uphill.
A tsunami has struck the city.
I'm watching,
Take
I'm
caution
watching.
and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Alright, let's make this go a little bit faster here, because we can't do anything until this goes away. And yeah, it's gonna wipe out everything. It's just gonna keep going. Makes no sense at all. Okay, I guess it needs to be cleared out before I can rebuild. It's even going up this way. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, I mean, realistically, the fact that it even went that high and didn't just get washed back is fucking ridiculous. But, you know, water is its own thing in this game. This is 3 times speed, by the way. How many passengers? None. None? Did any of these guys get picked up before evacuating? 12! There are a few people who want to go this way. This very slow, cumbersome, inexcusably inefficient way. There's absolutely no reason for me to have the route go that way. In fact, just thinking that maybe I'd want to have a stop out here, but I don't know, do I? Do I want to have a stop out here? Is that necessary? Not really. I have yet to figure out what I want to put here. Maybe I could put a stop here. A blimp stop. I mean, why not? The route already goes right through there, and this would fit. So, have this right next door to, the hospital? And screw it, why not? Pause for a moment, they didn't like that. I can only imagine why. Let's change our minds on that and have it go a little bit differently. Yeah, we want that orientation though, because that actually is better. No, god damn it. There, we'll do that. Come back in here. I can only imagine now how this is going to screw up absolutely everything. And then we need to come back into here, and we can add... Can we add? Drag line to add a stop. Does add a stop in there. Good. We've at least got that going. What else we're gonna do here, I honestly have no clue. We have crimes happening out here. There is no police coverage out here. So let's do... Where can I put this? Let's do a police station.
A tsunami has struck the
right
city.
Here.
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
And, yeah, I don't even know. What other buildings do we have here? A science center, expo center, an aquarium. That's pretty big. And, sort of out of place for this area. Especially for how big that is. What is this? Serving Services Office. What can we do here? It's too big to be used down here, because of course it is. It would have been perfect to put into this complex that I closed off. What about this? Expo Center. Maybe the Expo Center is what I was thinking of putting here. That's where it goes now. And of course it must have a parking lot. And if we're going to do that, we're going to actually have to increase what this road is, which is not going to work with you like that. So, can we pull you off for a minute? There. Grab you out of the way. Let's pull you over just a little bit more. There we go. The Expo Center right next to the stadium. Perfect. As the water continues to flood through the city. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. How come it channels right through there, but doesn't go up over here? It had no problem climbing a goddamn mountain to get over here. But now that it's actually in a valley, it won't go... I mean, I'm just gonna make an earthwork here, and we'll just prevent that from happening again, ever. It says the rail is broken, but I don't think that's true. It's literally just going to go through the entire city. It's not going to wash back.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
I think we got emergency services to most of these places. Oh, God damn it, no! Oh, we never had one out here. Oops. We had one there, one out here, one over here that's supposed to cover this area, but is apparently not close enough to count. Oh, where do I want to put this that's not going to be grossly in the way? Could kind of have it here. Along the back side? I don't know, I don't even think it's even working. Oh, I guess I probably should have told everyone to head for the shelters. Well, that's my fault. But we do need one out here. I didn't have one out here, which is bad. And of course I can't build on water, so we can't do anything until this goes away, and it won't go away because it's not going fast enough. Okay, so where is it going to be out here then? None of these is going to be good. I mean, that at least looks like it's going into the mountains, so that can be fine, except that it's giving me another hill there. A little bit better, but only a little bit. What was this? Institute of Creative Arts. Well, if nothing else, this is causing a lot of demand in the residentials, so that's good. As they all build back here. Is it even worth trying to build some of these things back at the moment? That's just saying help is coming. It's still going.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh. Water, water everywhere except here. Except here. Right, well, we'll do...
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Yeah, no, because I mean, that's exactly the sort of shit that we need. Fine. Put one there. Not majorly accessible, though. So let's change our thinking on that. Let's... Fuck!
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Put it right there instead. So this should be covering it. This littler one out here can definitely foot the bill here. We don't have one here specifically, but there's no reason not to just stick one out here, I guess. Whatever good that's going to do. Do I even have a shelter out here? Definitely don't. So that's what can fit up here, I guess. Or maybe here. No, we needed to actually do something, so it's going to help. Alright. Do not tell me I need to clean all that up by myself. I have a mod specifically for that. And the mod does not seem to be triggering. So, you know. It's good stuff there. And this just continues to go on down. So that one was a proper disaster. Like an actual proper disaster.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
In previous times, when we had been told about this, it was barely a little above the normal flooding. That one I was not prepared for. We haven't had that since the beginning of the, well, beginning of the series, really. When all of this was empty to begin with. This building needs to be searched for survivors. So all of this has to be searched before I can rebuild? This one's ready for rebuilding, but it's not. Full use right now. It is going to take forever for this part of town that I just built back. Oh, and now demand is completely gone. Like, it's just dead. Whereas it was rising before, now it's completely gone. Nobody wants to come back here. Low land value because our neighbor's home is in shambles. Well, I'm just going to leave this, because the mod that I have should be letting this go. It should start cleaning this up on its own. But I guess if it doesn't, not significant. Oh, fucking all this shit got destroyed. We need disaster. I'm going to have to put down just a ton of temporary disaster. Yeah. Will you snap? this thing's never going to get done on its own. So, while it's doing its own thing, hopefully cleaning all this up. There we go. Cue Ride of the Valkyries. Hopefully that'll start to clean itself up, and then next time, I don't even know what we're going to do. The things that I want to work on, I can't because
a tsunami
we just
has struck the city.
don't have
Take
anything.
caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
We don't have the people. We don't have the demands. Oh, good. Good. Fires everywhere. Fuck this game. We'll do this development up here with the science center and whatnot. Observatory, like I said, I wanted to do. Get the last few buildings that I want to build in, and then we'll just work to wrap up the series. And if the damage has not been dealt with by then, I guess that's too bad. Just let it hang. Oh yes, I wanted to do East Bank here too. That was also a thing. Here we go. Okay, well, anyway. I'm going to end this one here. I'll see you next time. Holy crap, there's a whole nother... The second wave. All behind a damn slow oil trunk. Okay, see you next time.